Well, get ready to set sail because everyone's favourite ship is about to leave dock as Below Deck Down Under returns with a third season of high seas drama.
Led by Captain Jason Chambers here, and his crew will be running a super yacht for their ultra-wealthy and sometimes quirky guests. Captain Jason joins us now live. Hello, mate. Welcome back.
You may not recognise him. He's wearing chinos.
Season 3, you got quite a fan base now. We can't work out why. You look bloody ugly in your uniform or on the couch. How's it been with this fan base?
It's been quite fun, and now that Australia's really catching up on it, I was in the shopping centres in Bondi before I went to America, and some gentleman next to me yelled out, "Hey, Captain, is that you?" And I went out and met his family. An old lady walked past me yesterday in Potts Point and she said, "Oh, can I have a chat with you? I love your show." So I love it. I chat with everyone.
Not the recognition you're aiming for, though. The old lady in Potts Point, the old guy in Westfield.
So people who may not be as familiar as us with the show, tell us about your role on the ship and what's in store for this new season.
Well, we are in the Seychelles this year. We're still down under. We're Australian captain. We're under the water. We're under the equator, I suppose, south of the equator. We have a new sous chef on this year, which is franchise first, and we're in Africa, which is fantastic. So it gives the audience, which I like, an aspect of looking at from a travel perspective, you know, a different location.
Some of your guests, some of those high net worth individuals, look like absolute pains in the whatever. How do you manage that?
I think having a daughter, having a child's helped that. I think a lot of patience and a lot of meditation. But look, we're after the tip at the end of the week. So look, let's just jump up and down, let's be monkeys, and then get them off.
Yeah, well, hang on. Well, controlling the guests made one thing, but then there's also the crew.
Yeah. Huge.
Who's a bigger handful, the clients or the crew?
I would have to say the crew.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this is definitely a reality show. We don't know what we're installed with. The crew don't know each other, so they get on there. So that's a whole big perspective of the show that is fun to actually try and manage from my point.
A friend of my son's, who's about 30, watched the show and decided that was the life for them and applied and went off and lived in Europe to be a crew on a boat because of that show. Oh. Are you hearing that a bit?
Well, we have a Captain Sandy. She does the Mediterranean. So
we've met her, yes.
Well, she's actually brought a lot of interest from females to come into the industry, which is a great thing too.
Yeah. So viewers love getting this sort of behind-the-scenes glimpse. What do people find the most surprising? What do people always want to know and ask you?
Well, this is not scripted, it's real. That's the one thing. They really, that's what actually happens. Yeah, this is like 8 months worth of work pushed into 6 weeks. So, look, the hours are intense and the drama's real, and everything that happens on Below Deck in some form or another actually happens over a long period of time in this 6 weeks.
So we're getting all that quirky, sort of funky stuff, but is it actually fantastic as well? Like we look at these locations and just think, what a life.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 2.5 decades. So the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, the friends that I've met, and their family now, and the places I've seen them. You know, I love diving, I love adventure, and I love remote areas. So I've been able to see the world. I enjoy it.
At the end of the day, though, Jason, you are the captain. You are in charge of this boat and the safety of all who sail on her. How do you weigh that? Oh, I just went all...
Thank you, Captain Cook.
I went all Titanic on that. But how do you weigh that up between, like, the safety and the entertainment? And I mean, ultimately, is it your responsibility?
Totally,
yeah,
totally.
Right?
And
that should weigh heavily.
Yeah, definitely when you're doing the show.
Yeah.
You've got camera, you've got the sound people, you've got all the logistics that are going on around it. And at the end of the day, if anything happens, it's my licence as a captain that gets lost. So you're trying... Like, you're not going to see me out with, with the dick stickers on all the time in real life, you know. Like, but for this show, I'll put them on for good tips.
I don't know if you understand what you're on live TV now.
Oh.
You cannot say stickers.
Stickers. We'll not say
it's like 10:27. Oh, I wasn't quite ready for that so early in the morning.
As Kylie always says, it's a bit early for dick stickers. But now you're going to go off and meet some people in Bondi.
Yeah.
And tell them about these beautiful boats and all those who sail upon her.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a big event down at Bondi, so you can put your stickers on and get down there.
Yes.
And we've got the DJ, we've got the helmets, and we're going to have a lot of fun down there on Friday.
Oh, he's dropped the dick. Or did that happen in the captain's lounge? I'm not sure.
I never understood the title Below Deck Down Under, but now I get it. Great to see you, mate. What a life. What a life. Love the show. You can find the new season of Below Deck. Below Dick Stickers Down Under, streaming. That's a great idea for a show.
Yeah, it sure
on
is.
Hey You, and catch up on all things Below Dick Down Under on 7 Bravo and 7 Plus. I want to hear them say that in New Zealand.
You know what? One says captain, which would be mine, of course. This one should
Also
say first mate.
Yeah,
it should, but it does say captain as well.
Okay. You just...
Oh, I quite like that.
Yeah, well, that
Oh,
does.
Does it say?
That looks
Maybe
good.
you can be
Looks
one of those. Maybe you can become one of those all who sail upon me.
Welcome aboard. Thank you.
Kat, she'll want the big cabin up the top though. She's not
Yes,
sharing
please.
downstairs
Yeah, not having
with
one of
the
those.
diesel. Good to see
Not
you.
one of those
Thank you, mate.
Bunk ones.